If you ever played the Nintendo Wii, you may remember a channel called Everybody Votes. The concept was that you would receive a prompt, such as, what do you like more, burgers or hot dogs? And you chose your personal answer. But after that, you would then try to predict what the majority of the other participants would select. So even though you personally may like hot dogs more, perhaps you expect that burgers are the more popular option. There would be a window of about 1 week where everyone would have the chance to vote, and then the results would be revealed, and you got to celebrate whether you were correct and find out if your opinion reflected that of the majority. Well, this activity takes that same premise but adds a meaningful spin. The leader will read a question to everyone, such as, do you like hanging out in big groups or do you prefer one-on-one time? While being careful to keep your answer a secret for the time being, the leader should collect everyone's personal response to that question. Again, this stage is just all about what you think and will have no bearing on your score. Then the leader will conduct a second vote, and this time around your goal is to try to determine what the majority of the other players voted for previously. The results are revealed, and if you correctly predicted what the more popular choice was, then you are awarded a point. The premise is pretty simple, but where this game gets tricky is the logistics of collecting everyone's responses, keeping track of who predicted what, and coming up with meaningful questions to ask. You can certainly figure all that out for yourself, but we've created a much better, faster, and easier solution that you can use to facilitate this game. Same Page is a downloadable file that you can get from our website that takes care of all of the preparation for you. Just open up our slideshow template in PowerPoint or Google Slides and hand out one copy of our survey to everyone. The players will answer all of the questions before they even know the premise of the game, which will force them to be honest during the scoring. Once all the surveys have been collected, the leader will display the first question and ask everyone to consider how they thought the majority of the group answered. When a player thinks they know, they'll grab one of the provided answer tokens and have a seat. To reveal the answer, everyone will then stand on one side of the room that represents what you originally voted for, and anyone who is correct will be able to exchange their token for a point. In addition to the competition, this game also serves as an opportunity for your group to grow closer together. The questions we provide have varying levels of depth, and because you physically stand on the same side of the room as those who voted the same as you get to see who you have the most in common with. You can even add a small twist where you ask certain players to explain why they gave one answer versus the other, which opens up all sorts of discussion. And even though we've included our recommended 20 questions to use, plus another 20 on top of that, the files are set up in a way that allows you to easily edit them for your own use. Same Page is available on our website at ActuallyFun.com. The link is in the description.